Hello, Libra. It's your girl, Mika Divine Spiritual Guidance here. Thank you so much for joining me on another live. In today's reading, we'll be looking at the current energy surrounding you and the person that's going to be coming towards you in the month of June 2025. Keep in mind, though, that time is fluid in tarot, so the messages I share could resonate for your past, present, or future. Also, as I read the messages, the roles could be reversed, so take the messages that are for you and leave the rest. In today's reading, we'll be pulling tarot cards and also look at possibly any other messages that come through. So I may have to pull some oracle cards as well, but we'll just see. If you would like for me to dive deeper into your unique situation, there's some information down in the description box below with how to book your personal reading. Visit MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. All right, I've already blessed the deck, Libra, so we're going to get right into it. Get a good shuffle in. Don't hesitate if you're watching live to say hello. It's good to see you all here. Trickling on in, Libras. All right, let's get started. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Libra. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that's going to be coming towards Libra in love and romance for the month of June 2025. We have the Four of Swords, the King of Cups, and the Moon card. Definitely getting possible water sign coming towards you, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or a possible Aries, Leo, or Sag, fire sign. This is someone that is in a space right now where they're being very guarded, very protective. Um, this is someone that has been through a lot in their recent past. And when they come towards you, I can definitely see this person not being upfront and honest with you about what they're experiencing in their life. With the moon card, this is a card of illusions, secrets, not being in tune with reality. And so this person, even though they will definitely be attracted to you and want to show up to be emotionally present in this relationship with you, it's hard for them to drop their guard. You're dealing with someone that may have had so many experiences in their recent past love life where they're still trying to heal, you know? Three of Swords speaks of someone that is still heartbroken. They could have experienced some type of divorce, breakup. And during the time you guys encounter each other, they're going to be definitely attracted to you and have some love for you. But they're not going to tell you that they're still struggling with this. And they just may not be ready for the thing that you're ready for. So, how does this person truly feel about Libra then? They're going to be definitely in their head, overthinking this whole relationship, not really having clarity about where they want to take this because they don't want to be disappointed. This is the energy of someone that's in a space of feeling very scared of being let down, being hurt, being disappointed again in love. But there's this part of them that's like, wow, Libra is honestly someone I can see myself building with. Like, yeah, Libra got it going on. Exactly, right? Of course, Libra. Of course, you got it going on. So, this is the dilemma. Do I continue to show up for Libra or do I run away in fear because I'm scared of being let down and disappointed again? That's the question. So, they're going to try their best to work on it, to see where it goes, put forth the effort. But remember, you're dealing with someone who lacks a lot of confidence. They have some insecurities within them that make them feel like, "Ugh, I don't know if I'm doing enough to get Libra's attention, to secure Libra into my life." They put you kind of on a pedestal, I feel, of someone that they've got to measure up to or have a lot of strength to face or deal with. Yeah, Libra, you're one tough cookie. I'm getting you're one tough cookie. So instead of this person just being honest and letting you know because they don't want to hurt themselves or be embarrassed, they're going to secretly like take their time. Take their time with showing that passion. Take their time with progressing this relationship. So I want to get some more on this person. Let's see. Why does this person have so many fears from their past? Why are they so fearful of being honest with Libra? Let's ask that. Yeah, insecure. Page of Cups in the reverse. I gotta be honest with you, Libra. It's not like this person doesn't have feelings. It's that they're blocking their own ability to feel because they keep second guessing themselves. They keep going in and out. I like Libra, but I don't know. Should I? And so this is someone that's doing this because they're scared. So let me take my time with Libra. Let me take a gradual approach towards Libra and let's hope for the best. But Libra got it going on. That's that's one thing I will say for this person. Libra got it going on. All right. So let's look at this person's past relationship more deeply. And then we'll get into what is their actual intentions with you moving forward. Because we want to know, why is this person still so hung up on their past? It's kind of holding them back from you. Let's see. Big shout out to those jumping into the live saying, hey, what up, Libras? We got D here, Trent here, Clem Carter, and the others watching silently. Good to see y'all. Thank you so much for coming. Luca, hey. Or Lucia. Spirit, tell me about this person's past relationship. What happened in that past relationship that's holding this person back? We have Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. And we have the King of Cups in the reverse. Oh boy. The type of experience that we've been talking about so far that this person is going to show up and give you is not unfamiliar with how they've shown up in past relationships. So you're dealing with someone who is very emotionally unavailable. This is someone that doesn't let people know how they really feel. And so they lost their shot with this other person because they were not being very much in tune with their emotions. They were running from their emotions. They were running from their feelings and they lost this opportunity with this other person. Yeah, it ruined this marriage. It ruined this relationship because he or she, I'm getting the King of Cups for a lot of you guys is a he, but it's anybody. Your person has the ability to be loving, but they're suppressing their feelings towards you and also in this past relationship. And what's happening is I think you're showing up in this person's life as teaching them a valuable lesson that you need to show your emotions. You need to be present. You need to let people know, how do you really feel? This has been an ongoing issue. Yeah. And they were over, look, the Two of Pentacles is coming up again in this past energy. They were doing the same thing and they dropped it because there was a decision made, possibly a divorce or a decision made by your person or the other person that is just not going to work out. Yeah. With this Queen of Cups, they had a very strong soulmate connection with this past person. This past person really did love your person, and I feel like your person loved them, but they were running from their feelings. Why the King of Cups in the reverse? And it stirred up a lot of drama, right? Yeah, it was a failed relationship. Running in fear of love. This is someone that is very highly unemotionally available. And they're already off to a bad start with you when you guys meet. So let's look at what is their intentions moving forward. Spirit, tell me more about this person. Tell me a little bit more about this person. What is their true and honest intentions moving forward with Libra? Eight of Wands, the Strength card, and Page of Wands. You'll get a lot of communication in the month of June from this person, maybe even in the beginning phase. But then notice when I clarify the Eight of Wands, I get the Four of Swords in the reverse. So that tells me even when this person reaches out, talks to you, gets to know you, there are triggers, y'all. This person starts to feel like they want to just like run out of fear, run out of anxiety, run out of stress. It's too much. But they're trying their best to get out there again. This is someone I feel like that's trying to give love a chance, trying to not let their thoughts get the best of them, but they still do. This is someone when they're talking to you, it may start off very, very good. And then what ends up happening in this relationship is this person feels like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. So let me step back. Let me see more about Libra. Let me see what Libra's doing. You know, they're 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I feel like at a drop of a hat, this person will have the potential Libra to jet and bolt and run out of fear. Yeah, with the strength to the lovers here, this person has a lot of blockages in their heart chakra. And it takes a lot of strength for this person to surrender to love. It takes a lot of strength for them to surrender to anyone that they deeply connect to, even on a soul level. And we saw with their ex, they were actual soulmates. They had a long history. They may even had a marriage or a long-term relationship, and it just fell through because this person wasn't ready for that. And I feel like right now they're still figuring it out, still exploring as a Page of Wands. And their intention is to explore this connection with you and take the risk on it. But it's still giving someone that's not totally healed. You see that with the Three of Swords underneath the deck? Let's go on a date. Let's get to know each other, Libra. That's what they're going to offer you. Let's talk. Let's see where it goes. But what you don't know is this person's still wounded and feeling trapped by their past relationship. Hmm. They are still thinking about their past person, Queen of Wands. They're still thinking about their past person. So what does this person want with Libra ultimately? What do they want to accomplish in this relationship ultimately in the month of June? Oh, Three of Swords and the Hermit. Unfortunately, Libra, for many of you guys, if not in the month of June, this relationship will not last because this person is still going to be overthinking their relationship. And I think what's going to happen for a lot of you Libras is you're going to get tired of feeling like you're not getting forward movement here. And the forward movement that you're going to experience has a lot to do with this person's lack of ability to be open to this. They're blocking their own happiness because they feel like it's too risky to fall in love right now. It's too risky. What if I can't live up to Libra's expectations? What if Libra rejects me? What if Libra hurts me? You ain't did nothing, Libra. But this person's already just in the space of thinking so negatively. They're not even giving you a chance. And it's really going to set you off. But let's look at your side specifically, Libra. Let's see, how do you actually feel about this person and what your intentions are? Because you know I got to check it out. Oh, man. Alfsane 64. What up? What up? Hey, let's look at Libra side. Don't forget to hit the like button, y'all. Like the video. Thank y'all so much for being here. Spirit, tell me more about this. What about Libra? How does Libra honestly feel about this new person here? Ace of Swords in the reverse. You're going to be confused. You're going to be like, what the heck is going on here? So, your spidey senses are going to go off and you're going to say, something is wrong here. I can't put my hand on what it is, but something's off about this person. And thank goodness you guys are Mika Divine Spiritual Guidance subscribers. So you know what it is. It has a lot to do with this person out over their ex. Give me some more on this. Yeah, Queen of Cups and the Ten of Cups. Man. So you're starting to get deceitful vibes from this person, like they're hiding something, like they're not being honest. That is what you're going to feel. You're going to feel, this is your reading because you're going to feel like something's up with this person. Why are they, we start off good and then they start pulling back, or they give off the energy that they're not interested, or it's just not going to feel too good to you. And that's where you're going to start putting this boundary in. And you're going to say, listen, and what you're not going to do is the following. It's a communication issue and it's a lack of effort issue. And for you, you don't even know if this person has other options. You don't know if this person is in another relationship. You're going to have a lot of questions as like, what does this person got going on? Because the way they're showing up is not in a favorable way to say that they're serious. So you're going to definitely possibly feel like you just honestly need to pull away from this. I can foresee a lot of you Libras just ghosting this fool or pulling your energy totally back and just kind of trying to see where they show up in this, because you're not going to like the fact that this relationship is not. Yeah, look at that. We got the Lovers in reverse came out. Yeah, you're feeling like this is not a good love connection. It doesn't feel too good on the receiving end of this, even though this person's going through something very difficult. And it's not like you don't care about this person. It's honestly just you feel like this person may want to go back to their ex, or they want to go back to being with someone else and not necessarily be with you. You feel like there's a blockage of another energy of who they want to be with. Possibly their mother, their baby's mom, or somebody that they have history with that was very supportive. Some of them, it could be their actual mom. You're like, whoever this third party is, they can be with them because it's really stressing you out. Yeah, with the Ten of Cups to the Fool, this is a very frustrating experience, Libra, because this is a time where you actually took a risk. You took a risk on putting yourself out there, hoping that it can work between you and this person. But unfortunately, it just may not necessarily work, because deep down, you won't be happy. This won't make you feel happy. It'll make you feel like, I need to just pull away. It's not it's not making me feel good. So I understand that. How will Libra know specifically this is their person that we're talking about in the reading? How will Libra know if this is their person, Spirit? We have the Three of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles in the reverse. There's going to be a third party interference, like I was saying, whether it be their baby mama, baby daddy, friends, family, their job. They could work a lot. I'm getting someone that's like a workaholic, or somebody that may actually have other obligations. And I'm getting pentacles. So it's something surrounding money, stability, work that's going to also be in the way. So you're just going to feel kind of neglected, I would say. Yeah. And it's also someone that you don't feel like you guys are on the same page with goals. Like with the Hierophant in the reverse, This is someone that may not necessarily want to focus on love. We saw that before, that they're putting more focus on healing and maybe their stability and their money. And they may talk a little bit about this, that they're getting over a rough situation. And you'll notice them because they can also be just trying to get stable. They may talk about, I got to work this, I got to do this, I have to pay for this, whatever. So that's how you know who it is. And it could be also an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. And earlier, I think we got, what do we get? Water and fire, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag. So water, fire, earth. Yeah, this is someone that feels abandoned and alone. And so meeting someone like you would honestly make this person feel hopeful again in love, but they're just not quite ready. Any advice for Libra if this is their story, Spirit? Any advice for Libra? Continue to keep your eyes peeled and your eyes open and pay attention to the red flags. There's going to be issues with communication. There's going to be issues with this person being consistent. And I think over time, what you're going to see is that your intuition is telling you something's off, and you have to believe that. Because if this person is not really, meant for you, then they're just not meant for you. And this is like one of those messages where spirit is saying, don't force anything to fit. Like really pay attention to the fact that you may not necessarily trust this person. And you have to go towards what you believe in. Yeah. All right, I'm going to stop the reading right here, Libra. If you made it this far, leave me a red emoji down in the comments. It doesn't matter which emoji as long as it's red, and it'll increase your chance to win a free personal tarot reading for the month of June 2025. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this live for those that came out. And for those that are interested, like I say, I do offer personal, so check out the information down in the description box below. I'm headed off right now to do Scorpio. So if you have Scorpio in your natal chart placements, your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign, feel free to come join me in a few. And until next time, collective, take care of yourself. Namaste. Thanks for watching.